Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am diving into the most common Outlook feature, which is rules that will save you time and keep your inbox organized. I will show you 4 powerful rules that can tackle anything, almost any email management problem, whether it's moving your emails, categorizing important messages, or getting rid of junk emails. So let's make Outlook work for you. So here are 4 Outlook rules that will help you and automate your system, your task, and manage your inbox efficiently. So the first one is move emails received from specific one to a folder. That rule allows you to automate route emails from a specific sender, for instance, your boss, your client, or some other person, to a designated folder, keeping your inbox organized and ensuring important emails easy to find. Now, the second one is categorizing emails based on the keyword. So create a rule that assign a specific color to emails containing this specified keyword, such as inbox, project report, and say urgent. This helps visually prioritize your emails based on content, making it easy to high priority messages. So the next one is forward emails with a specific keyword in the subject line. So have you ever received an email with a specific keyword in the subject line? For instance, credit card bills or taxes, and you wanted it to be automatically forwarded to the right person, like your accountant or your finance team. So this is the next rule I will show you. So how you set up automated system in new Outlook to forward such emails based on keyword in the subject line. Now the last one is automatically delete or move junk emails to a folder. So this rule to delete emails or move emails to a folder or move emails with a certain keyword or from a specific domain to a junk folder or deleted folder. That will help you clean your inbox by filtering out spam emails or low priority messages without managing manually. So let's check out one by one in detail how we can execute these rules in new Outlook. So let's get started. Now let's begin with the first one, which is move emails from a specific sender to a folder. So first open your new Outlook. I have already opened it, and this is the entire interface you will check out while opening your new Outlook. Now it's time to click on the settings. So you will see on the top right corner there is a gear symbol, which is setting. You can either click on this icon or you can click on the view tab here, and you will also check out this view settings icon over here also. So both of them will take you to the same dialog box, which is setting dialog box. Now here you will see few options available in the left side, few just beside the left one, and some detailed layout over here. So here what you have to do is to select the mail tab, which is already selected in my case. Now from this section you have to click on rules, and the rule will open in this section. You will see you can create rules that tell Outlook how to handle incoming emails messages. Currently I have no emails, so there is an option which is add a new rule. Your rule for this is the email address, my current email address. In case you have multiple email address, just simply click on this drop down and select the one you want to create the rule for. Now click on this add new rule to create the rule for your specific sender. Now the first one is name your rule. So the title, the rule, something you must remember, like move boss emails to folder. So this is the name I have added in my rule. So I just added this rule because the word boss, I can very easily remember this rule, how it works. So it is recommended you can also keep the kind of name, so that will help you to find out the rule in your new Outlook. Now the second one is add a condition. So when you check out this small arrow downwards, it's a drop down. So in the add condition drop down, when you click on it, you will see lots of options over here. So here you have to select from. So why I have selected from? Because I want to move the emails received from my boss. So here this from is very important. When I click from, it will give me an option to add the email address. So here you have to enter the email address of your boss, your client, or someone important. So I will simply select my own email address because I want to show you the results later on. So I select my own email address. Now you will see add another condition. Outlook allow you to add multiple conditions at a single rule. But in this case, we don't need to add another condition. So just leave this option as it is. Now the third option is add an action. So we all remember what is the action? I just need to move my emails received from my boss. So I have entered the email address of myself. Now the condition is to move the emails. So in the add an action drop down, select move to, although there are other options, multiple options here. So I will select move to. Now, so you have to select the target folder here. So when I again click on the drop down, it will ask me to select the folder. Most of the time we don't have the folder. So it is very easy to create a new one from simply click on this, create new folder, name it. So again, I name the same move emails from boss, hit save, and that is added. So whenever I receive the email from this ID, that email will be moved to this folder. This is the complete channel. So you will see another add another action, add an exception. So these are few options over here. Add another action means that I further need to add some additional action here. So in this case, we don't need to add an action. Now this is add an exception. When I click on it, Outlook asks me to add some additional exceptions. So next is add an exceptions. This is optional. Now when I click on this drop down, you will see a few options over here. This is actually designed for some exceptional cases that you don't want to run this rule for that case. So in this current scenario, I don't need to add any exceptional. So I just remove this. Now the next option is run rule now. Click on the checkbox and simply hit save. Now in few seconds, you will see your rule is added in the list. Toggle is enable. You can disable it by just simply click on it. This is the three dots for more action. Run rule now, edit rule or delete rule. In case you need to modify the rule, simply hit this edit rule, or if you want to delete it, you can simply delete from here. Now this is the option. You can expand this to learn more about the rule what you have created. So if the message was received from this email address, move the messages to the folder this and stop processing more rules on this message. You can add it and delete from here also. Now it's all done. Now I will show you when a new email received from that specific sender, that will automatically move to the chosen folder. Now I will show you the live example of an email arriving and getting redirected as per the rule. So first click on this, close it. Now I will open my old Outlook and I will create a new email from this email address what I have added in my rule. Now I will email to myself in which I have created the rule. Subject move email to folder. Simply send this email. Now I will again go to the new Outlook. In few seconds I will receive the email. Now see, I have received the email in my inbox, but you can't check out the over here. That email is moved directly to this move email from boss. When you click up this folder, you will see this is your current email received on 12:40. Currently is 12:40 as well. So that email is automatically moved to that specific folder. This way you can very easily create this rule for different email addresses for different purposes. Now check out categorize emails based on keywords. How it works. So the specific keyword are those keywords commonly found in emails. These could be names, project titles, topics, or frequently used phrases. For instance, inbox, project update, meeting agenda, or client name. So let's begin with how we can execute this rule. So first, again, go to this gear icon available on the top right corner of your screen, which is settings. You can also check out in the view tab. This is the view settings. Once you click on it, you have to select mail from the left navigation section. And beside these options, you have to click on rules. Now here is my rule. This is my existing rule which I have created previously. Now to create this rule, you have to again click on add new rule. Now once again, name your rule. So here I will name categorize email based on, I want to set up a keyword for myself, so I use RDSS. This is my project name which I am currently working on. So I named it categorize email based on RDSS. Now add a condition. When I click on this drop down, you will check out multiple options over here. Now you have to find out keyword section. So here is my keywords. Few options: message body includes, sender address include, recipient address include, and the message header include. So I use message body includes. I want to set up a keyword in this section. So I type RDSS. If any email I receive consists of RDSS word in the message body, now that email will be noticed by the rule. Now what I want to do with that email, so add an action. Again, click on it. So here I will select categorize. What I needed, categorize email based on RDSS. Now here what I need to select the category. Again, click on this. So here are few options: blue category, green category, some colors options. You can also check out new category over here and you can select from here. So I simply use this green color. Name the category, again RDSS, click save. So this is the category I created my own, although there is a green category over here, but I created my own category. Now here add another action. As I have already told you, in case you want to add another action, you can click on this option. And over here also add another condition. In case you need to add another condition, you can use this option. And one more thing I want to share with you: when you add a message body includes a word, a keyword, which is RDSS, you can also add multiple keywords as well. For instance, project, hit tab. So I added two keywords. If any one of it include in the message body of the email you receive, that email will be noticed by this rule and it will be automatically categorized as green. Now add an exception. Once again, exceptional is a case in which you want to separate those emails and you don't want those emails which consist of this RDSS or project word to be categorized. You can add some exceptions here. This exceptional is optional. You can add it in case you need it or remove this exceptional. Now again, run rule now. Click on this checkbox. Simply hit save. Now you will see this email is also added in this list. You can use this toggle to disable the rule. You can check out this three dots for more action. Run rule now. You can edit the rule in case you want to modify it, or you can delete the rule entirely. Although I recommend, in case you don't need this rule, you simply disable it instead of deleting the rule, because creating a rule from scratch is slightly lengthy process. Now I want to click on this drop down to show you the detail of this rule. If the body of the message contains the word RDSS or project, apply the following category. RDSS, this is the color which is I'm talking about here, and stop processing more rules on this message. You can add it from here directly or you can delete the rule from here. All set. Now I will show you a live demo once again. So close this box. Once again, I go to my Outlook Classic to create an email. Now I click on the new email. I change the email address from here and I type the email address for which I have created the rule. Now in the message body, I simply type RDSS. In the subject line, I type check email and simply hit send button. Now in few seconds, I will receive the email in my new Outlook. Now here is my new Outlook and you will see in few seconds, see, I have received this email. So the beauty of this new Outlook is this: when you receive an email with the conditions of the rule, that email is automatically marked as categorize with the same color you have chosen. So that way you can very easily separate your specific email received with a specific keyword to take necessary action required. So most of the time when you receive bulk of emails in your inbox, but you are unable to check out that important email which is really important for you. By this rule feature, you can very easily visualize that email available in your inbox which are not attended. So you can use this option to enhance your productivity. If you are new in Outlook, it is recommended to check this option once. And if you have already using this option, please share your experience in the comment box. Now the next one. Now next is forwarding email based on the keyword received in your subject line. So here I'm talking about when I receive an email with the specific keyword in the subject line. I want that email to be forwarded to my another email address or some other person. So let's check out how it works. So first again click on this gear symbol settings. This gear symbol is also available in the view tab. Simply click on it and you are redirected to the setting dialog box. Click mail from the left navigation section. Click rules from this options. Now you will again check out two rules which I have already created before. Now first click on the add new rule. Now first name your rule. So I name it forward email with keyword in subject line. This is my name. Now the first option, add a condition. So when you click on this drop down, you will check out multiple options here. But for this specific rule, you have to select subject. Now you will see subject includes or subject or body includes. So in my case, I can use only subject includes because I want those emails where that keyword will include in the subject line only. So I use subject includes. Now what is my keyword? The keyword is credit card. So this is my keyword. I can also add another conditions. In case I want to add multiple conditions, I need to click on this add another condition. Now the third option is add an action. So what is my action? I want to forward that email to my office staff or my colleague. So I simply again click on this drop down and I will see this route forward to, and here I have to type the email address. When I click on this box, you will see few suggested contacts are already available in the list. In case you need to enter the email address manually, you can simply type here. So I select this. Now you will see two another options, which is add another action. In case you need to add another action, you can use this option here. And this is add an exception. Now everything is okay, I think. Click save. Now once again, your rule is added in the list, forward email with keyword. You can simply disable this rule by clicking on this toggle, three dots. Similarly, run rule now. Second is edit rule in case you want to modify your rule or delete your rule. Now this is a drop down. This will show you the complete nature of this rule. If the message include a specific word in the subject, credit card, forward the message to this email address and stop processing more rules on this message. You can edit or you can delete this rule from here as well. Now simply close this box and I will show you the live demo how it works. So again, I go to my Outlook Classic. I create a new email. Now I will enter the email address of myself. And in the subject line, I type credit card. Click send. Now in few seconds, you will check out that I have received this email from this, that I have received the email with the subject line credit card. And this email need to be forwarded to my another email address. So I will again go to my Outlook Classic and check out whether I received the email in my other email address. So see, this is the email which is automatically forwarded to my other email address. So that way you can line up your important emails which you want to forward to some other person, such as I have used this credit card. That means I want this email to be forwarded to my finance team. Now in the next one, I will show you step by step method to automatically delete or move those junk emails so you can focus on the messages that really matters. Let's get started. So again, click on this gear symbol, view settings, click on mail and then rules. Again, you are redirected to the create rule page. Now simply click on add new rule. Now here I have to name the rule. So I name it automatically delete or move junk emails. So this is the name I have given to it. Now the second step is add a condition. Here I have to click on this drop down. You will see lots of options here. So first I have to click on from. Now I have to enter the email address of that. Now I have to enter the email address from which I am getting regular emails, which are basically so-called junk emails. So I simply type my own email address once again to show you the result at the end. Now the third is add an action. This is the very important stage in this scenario. So when I click on this drop down, you will see few options over here. Now there is an option delete. So when I select delete, the email I receive from this email address are automatically sent to the deleted folder. That means it will not landed in my inbox. It will be moved directly to the deleted folder. But in case if you want to send the emails to the junk folder, so you need to select move to. Now again, select the folder and here you will scroll down and you will check out a junk folder over here. Click on this and you will see all the folders open. See, this is the junk email folder. I have selected it. Now similarly, this is the method I have already told you in the first rule function, which is move emails from a specific sender to a folder. But in this case, the email received from this email address are forwarded to the junk email folder. Now once again, if you need to add another action, you can choose this option. In case you need to add an exception, you can use this option. So I will show you the exception, how I can add it. So when I click on it, again, drop down. So I need to add an exception that if my email received from this email address, it will be redirected to the junk folder. But if this email consists of a specific subject line, so I have selected some subject include urgent. Now I have added this exception that if I receive the email from this email address, it will be moved to the junk email. But if the email consists of urgent word in the subject line, it will be not sent to the junk email folder. So this is the complete method. Now again, click on rule, click on run rule now, click save. Now see, my email is once again added to the list. You can use the three dots, run rule now, edit rule. You can edit or modify a rule from here. You can delete rule from here. Now if you click on this drop down, it will tell you the entire story behind this rule, which is if the message was received from this email address, move the messages to the folder junk email and stop processing more rules on these messages except when the message includes specific word in the subject which is urgent. So it's very clearly I have instructed Outlook rule. Now I can use this edit if I need to edit, make some changes here. I can also delete the rule from here. Now close this box. Now I will show you once again a live demo. I once again go to my Outlook Classic. I create an email from here to the same email address from which I have created the rule. Now I type urgent. So this is the email from which I have added as a junk email, and I added the urgent word in this subject line. Hit send, and you will see when I again go to the new Outlook, it will take few seconds. See, this email is received in my inbox. In case if this word urgent is not in the subject line, this email will be directly forwarded to the junk email. I once again show you how. So again, I go to the Outlook Classic. Once again, I create a new email. The email address is already selected from to. I need to add my email address. Now in this case, I don't want to add the word urgent. I simply add RDSS. Now I hit send. Now again, go to my new Outlook. Now wait a second. It will take few seconds to receive the email. See, junk email folder received the same email received from this email address, and the subject line is RDSS. In this case, my email is not landed in the inbox. It is directly transferred to junk email. That's the beauty of rule. So that way you can very easily create this kind of rules which work for you and automate your new Outlook and reduce your energy and time you spend in processing those emails. I personally check out that it will save 2 hours on the daily basis using these rule function. So if you have learned something new from this video, please like and subscribe my YouTube channel. And please don't forget to click on the bell icon so you will never miss out any Outlook tips and problem solvers videos I come up with. Thank you and have a nice day.